As you start to cross the bridge, a huge, hulking troll stomps into view and blocks your way.
Well, what have we got here? You think you're gonna cross my bridge, do ya? Not for free, you ain't.
You throw a rock at the troll, but it merely bounces off his thick hide. He barely notices it. Very clever! You tempt the goat with a carrot, and he begins to follow you around. You've made a friend! You had better wait for the goat, or he may not follow you. A natural rock bridge crosses the steep, slippery banks of the river here. As you start to cross the bridge, a huge, hulking troll stomps into view and blocks your way. It is a well-known fact that goats hate trolls intensely. You move aside and let the goat take care of this wretched, nasty troll. The goat lowers his head and runs straight for the troll, butting him right off the bridge and into the river below. That's the last you'll see of that troll. This little island is quiet and peaceful. You see a wizened old gnome sitting in front of his house, whittling. This is the gnome's spinning wheel. This is a pile of gold. There is a small pile of straw here. This hole, hollowed into the side of the tree, is the entrance to the gnome's home. It's too dark inside to make out any details, and the gnome probably prefers it that way.
Welcome, Sir Graham. I've been expecting you. I have something that will be of great use to you. But first, Sir Graham, you must answer this riddle. I'll give you 3 guesses. What is my name? Where in the world did you get that idea? That's not even close. You have 2 guesses left. You still haven't guessed my name. Ready to take another shot at it? That's right! Outstanding! I didn't think you were that clever. As a reward for your sharp intellect, here are some beans. They're no ordinary beans, but it's up to you to find out why. Somebody as smart as yourself should have no problem at all. Well, step over here so I can give them to you. Here you are. Good luck on your quest.
You are holding a handful of small beans. Lovely wildflowers grow profusely in this beautiful green meadow. What a pretty bed of wildflowers! You plant the magical beans in the fertile soil. Suddenly, something incredible begins to happen. This mighty beanstalk stretches up so high, it vanishes into the clouds above. You are already climbing the beanstalk. Be careful. Looks like you had a bad fall this spring. You plant the magical beans in the fertile soil. Suddenly, something incredible begins to happen. Looks like you had a bad fall this spring. Looks like you had a bad fall this spring. It is a mighty beanstalk which descends to the ground far below. It is a mighty beanstalk which descends to the ground far below. Next time, keep your feet on the ground and your head out of the clouds. The colossal, weirdly shaped trees loom far overhead. You are in the land of the clouds. It is rumored that a giant lives up here. Next time, keep your feet on the ground and your head out of the clouds. There is a small dark hole in the base of this tree, but you need to get closer for a better look. You see a slingshot in the hole. You reach into the hole and pull out the leather slingshot. This is a small but sturdy slingshot. From outside, you can see the entrance to a cave carved into the side of the mountain. The enormous giant has been carrying that heavy chest for longer than he can remember. There's The giant did a smashing job of defeating you. Good job! The huge giant, tuckered out from stomping around, has fallen fast asleep. You are in the land of the clouds. There's a sleeping giant here. There is a chest near the sleeping giant. Slowly, carefully, you take the chest without waking the giant. This magic chest, one of the 3 lost treasures of Daventry, is always filled with gold coins. From outside, you can see the entrance to a cave carved into the side of the mountain. Whoops! Suddenly, a small dwarf runs out of the shadows and approaches you. The sneaky little dwarf caught you by surprise. Did he steal anything from you? The cave appears to open up into a larger chamber that reaches deep into the mountain. As you reach out to open the door, The only response you get is the echo of your pounding. Wandering along the banks of the beautiful lake, you see a cute little elf. The small elf seems friendly enough. Talking to yourself is a sure sign that the hot Daventry sun is taking its toll on you. That's strange, you don't get an answer. The elf is impressed by your friendliness and responds by handing you an elegant little ring.
I've had me eye on ye, Sir Graham. Methinks you might enjoy this little trinket. For just a wee bit of time it has the power to make ye invisible. May it give ye as much entertainment as ye has given me this day.
With that, the elf vanishes. Your hand tingles slightly as you look at this jeweled ring. This magic chest, one of the 3 lost treasures of Daventry, is always filled with gold coins. These rocks are a little too... These rock... These rock... These rock... With a mighty leap, you grab hold of the condor's talons. There is a hole in this part of the meadow. Far in the distance, you can see the spires and turrets of King Edward's castle. A large bulbous mushroom grows in the meadow. You pick the mushroom. This is a small, unusual-looking mushroom. You need to be closer to do that. The farther you get from the light, the mustier it becomes. This is a big, hungry-looking rat with slavering jaws and long, sharp claws. It looks like a sturdy old door.
Come a little closer. I can't reach it.
The rat grins crookedly, his long, pointed fangs glistening in the torchlight.
That's right, mister. Just walk a little closer. Cheese, eh? Well, yeah, now that you mention it, I guess I am kinda hungry.
The rat drools at the sight of the cheese and snatches it from your hand. You might want to count your fingers. Oh no! There are two leprechaun guards here, and they don't look pleased to see you at all. What are you going to do now? They are tiny people dressed all in green. Wonderful job! Leprechauns find fiddle music irresistible. The moment they hear the music, they begin dancing a frenzied jig. Finally, swept away by the snappy music, the leprechaun guards zap right out of the room. Overhearing the fiddle music you played in the hallway, the leprechauns have begun to dance. As they do, they pop away in a fit of merrymaking. This luxurious carpet is the product of the leprechaun's magical weaving talents. This is a rather simple stone throne, upon which sits the leprechaun king's jeweled scepter. The shield is made of titanium and is rimmed with jewels. This luxurious carpet is the product of the leprechaun's magical weaving talents. You take the magic shield. Congratulations! The small hole leads to the outside world. You are much too big to fit through that small hole. You eat the mushroom. Congratulations! You now have all 3 of Daventry's lost treasures. Now, don't waste any time. Bring the treasures straight back to King Edward before it's too late. That's odd. Why aren't the guards at their posts?
There is nothing to be done. Oh, our king's melancholy is too much for us heart to bear. If only Sir Graham had returned with the 3 lost treasures of Daventry.
Your Highness, I am at your service.
Did you succeed in your quest?
I did, Your Majesty. Here, as you commanded, the magic mirror, the magic shield, and the magic chest.
I'm afraid it is a little too late for me, but you have done superbly, my knight. As I promised, the crown is yours. I know you will serve this kingdom well.
The king is dead. Long live the king!
And thus ended Sir Graham's quest for the lost treasures of Daventry. Despite the loss of their beloved King Edward, the people of Daventry grew happy and prosperous for years to come. And whenever King Graham looked into his magic mirror, he saw visions of adventures yet to come for him, for his children, and for Daventry, the land he loved so much.